All right, hello welders. I'm going to show you how to bisect a line with four 90-degree points. So let's get started. So I'm going to show you this at an angle here. So I'm just going to run a random line like so. So what I've done here is, instead of it being even with the edge of the plate, I wanted to intentionally have it skewed like this a little bit. That way it won't measure from the bottom of the plate and still show 90 degrees. So I think that's going to help us out here. So let's say we want to identify a 4-inch spot right in here with the center line, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So we're going to have 4 different points. So I'm going to show you a couple of things here. I'm just going to randomly select a center spot. And if we want to go 4 inches, 3 inches, 2 inches, whatever, this one right here, we're going to mark it at, normally, we're going to mark it at 4 inches. If you ever taken a drafting class, you'll know that your drafting teacher will teach you how to make a point like that, where you rolled your pencil. In the shop, it's going to help us a little better because we use chalk, soapstone, to use a little crow's foot for that. And so I've identified that distance at 2 inches, and that's going to give us a 4-inch diameter circle. I don't know if you guys have any kind of experience with dividers. Might as well start grabbing you one where you could start keeping it in your bag and in your toolbox, locker, whatever. And we want to make sure that we have those, because that's going to help us. You're going to need a compass in your truck anyway. So I've identified the spot here, and I'm going to go ahead and scribe a mark. Anytime that you use a compass like this, lean into your turn, and that's how you do that. So whenever you're running your compass, lean into your turn. So I don't know if that makes difference. You'll see how, if I've got my divider set like so, and I want to rotate in this direction, I want to lean. If I want to rotate this way, if I want my mark going this way, I want to rotate in this direction. So that's going to help you there. So if we take our ruler here, I don't know if you can see that circle very well, and then we know we're going to be point to point exactly 4 inches. So we've identified 3 spots here. We've identified point 1, point 2, and point 3. There's our crow's foot there, and we're set. Now what we want to do is bisect this line at 90 degrees. So if we'll come over here, set our compass not at the halfway point, a little bit longer, just a touch longer, and it can be a random length here. And what we'll do is we'll scribe us a mark on either side here. Keep the divider compass at the same distance, and we want to make a mark in this other direction. You can see now that we've identified 2 points here. There's a point, and there's a point. And if we've done that correctly, that point, center point, and this point here should all line up. Let's check this out. So I'm going to set my pencil here, get me a mark going, roll that up, go right on the dot. And now we are 90 degrees perpendicular to our original line. And now that makes sense in how we lay out a part. So let's say if we had a flange that we're laying out here, now this angle right here would be center of our 2-hole. So it works out for us there. Okay, so let's keep what we got here. So now we're at 90 degrees here, and we've already talked about in class 90, 180, 270, 360. So we cut this circle into quadrants. Now we got it's a 4-inch circle, so we know we're 2-inch here. Now we know we're 2-inch to this point, 2-inch to this point, 4 inches all the way across. So we're in great shape right there. Now what we're gonna do is identify 45. So if we take our compass, get our center line back up, and make sure we're very close, spot on to tying into that center there. See how I got it nice and marked in there? That's perfect. Then we're gonna take our point over here. Let me get the paper here where you can see it. From this point, and we're just gonna scribe a line out here off to the side. And we're gonna do the same thing from this point. Just get it on out there, center point. From that point there, just grab a line. Now what we have is, we have a point right here. And to that center, that's gonna give us 45. And let me show you something. There's something pretty interesting happens here. So I'm gonna put my mark right here, roll up my, get it right there, and then we just grab a mark. Now we got 45. If you'll notice, go ahead and finish it up. You can almost get a mark from this point to that cross mark that we have over here. And the same way in this direction, because we have points now. There's a point. There's our other point. Here's what we've created. Now what we've done, all of this with a compass and a ruler, we've identified our circle. We've identified 4 points, included our center point. We defined a perfect square. We went over 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches this way, 2 inches this way, corner to corner. There's our 45. Now we're starting to understand how this geometry is going to help us lay out the circle, lay out a cube, lay out a square, and start getting our angles in. Practice this at the house. Let's start getting some of these things done, because we're going to need to have this in our blueprint class. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day today. Like I say, practice on this, and we'll see you in class.